Slowly set straight, erect your spine, take deep inhalation, longer exhalation. Inhale, fill your lungs completely with pranavayu and exhale deeper and longer. Exhale. Once again, take deep inhalation, fill your lungs completely with pranavayu and exhale, complete exhalation. Once again, inhale, fill your lungs with pranavayu, pranavayu. Again, exhale. While exhaling, relax your body. Relax your body. Once again, take deep inhalation. Fill your lungs completely with pranavayu. And slowly join your hands in front of your chest. Namaskara mudra. That's one Omkara and Shanti mantra. Yogena Chittasya Padena Vacha Malam Sharirasya Cha Vaidhya Kena Yopam Karotam Pravaram Muninam Patanjalim Pranjalim Ranatosmi. Shanti. Shanti. Heel bend forward. Try to touch your forehead to ground. Bhu Namaskara. And pray Mother Earth for the practice of yoga. Slowly inhale. Come up. Slowly rub your palm. Rub it harder, rub it. Slowly place it on your eyes. Slowly open your eyes and look your hands. Karadarshana. Slowly take your hand throughout the body. Again, come to Namaskara Mudra. Namaste. Shubhodaya. Have a nice day. Slowly stretch your leg forward. Stretch your leg forward. Tap it up. Tap it up. Yes. Faster, faster. Tap it up. Tap it up. Yes. 10 times. Yes. 1, 2. Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes. Now move it sidewise. Sidewise. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Slowly join your legs. Slowly join your legs. Yes. Slowly exhale. Stretch forward. Inhale inward. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do 10 times. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Now slowly start rotation in the clockwise direction. Clockwise direction, foot rotation is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes, opposite direction. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, relax. Slowly move your leg sidewise and relax it. Relax it. Relax it. Yes. Now slowly bend your right leg. Try to touch your chest. Bend it and try to touch it. And again, exhale, stretch forward. Inhale, bend it. Exhale, stretch forward. Inhale and try to touch your chest. Yes, let's do 10 times. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch it, touch to chest and push it forward. Yes, yes, like this. Stretch it and stretch it as 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stretch it forward and hold it for only 10 count. As 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one count. Yes, 10. Relax. Yes. Now again, left leg, slowly inhale, bend it and try to touch your chest. Leg should be in the air. Yes. 1, 2, yes, 3, yes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stretch it forward and hold it for only 10 count. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, slowly relax and move it sideways. Just relax it. Yes. Slowly take your leg little wider. Yes. And place your hand in between your legs. Yes. Slightly lean back and lift your both legs up. And try to hold it for only 10 count. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one count as 10. Slowly exhale and move your leg sideways and relax it. Yes. Relax. Yes. Slowly sleep back. Yes. Shavasana. Sleep back. Yes. Sleep back. Place your hand near to your thighs. Yes. Now slowly lift your right leg up. Lift it for only 30 degree. Right leg up only 30 degree. 30 degree. Yes. Hold it for only 7 count. Yes. Lift your leg only for 30 degree. Hold it for 7 count. Only 7 count. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Lift it for 60 degree. Lift it for 60 degree. Yes. Hold it for only 7 count. Only 7 counts. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and last one count 7. Yes. Lift it for 90 degree. Lift it up completely up. Yes. Hold it for only 7 count. Only 7 counts. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, again, exhale, hold it for 60 degrees. 60 degree, 7 count. 60 degree, 7 count. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sanya, knee should be straight. 8, 9. Yes, hold it for last 30 degree. Last 30 degree. Last 30 degree. Yes, good. Nice. Last 30 degree, guys. Only 7 count. Only last 7 count. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Exhale. Relax it. Relax it. Relax it. Move your leg. Move your leg sideways. Move it your legs and relax it. Relax it. Yes. Now once again, slowly lift your left leg up only for 30 degree. Left leg 30 degree. Yes. Hold it for only 7 count. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one count. Last one count. Yes. 7. Slowly lift it for 60 degrees. 60 degree. Yes. Hold it for only 7 count. Yes. Only 7 count. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one count. Last one count. 7. Yes. Lift it for 90 degree. 90 degree. Yes. Nice, guys. Hold it for only 7 count. Yes. Only 7 count. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Jai Kumar, knee should be straight. Both knee should be straight. Yes. 5, 6. And last one count. Last one count. Yes. 7. Now hold it for again 60 degree. 60 degree. Yes. 60 degree. Nice. Hold it. Hold it. Try to straighten your knees. Try to straighten your knees. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yes, slowly lift it down. Hold it for only last 30 degree, last 7 count. 30 degree for only last 7 count. Yes, last 30 degree, 30 degree. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and last one count, last one count. Yes, 7. Relax, relax, relax. Relax your body. Relax it, relax it, relax it. Slowly conscious, stretch your hand back of your neck. Stretch it back, stretch it back. Yes, completely stretch it back. Yes. Now slowly inhale, come up and try to touch your toes. Inhale, come up and try to touch your toes. Come up, come up. Yes, try to touch. And exhale, go back. Exhale, go back. Yes, good. Let's do 10 times. 10 times. Exhale, go back. Inhale, come up. Try to touch your toes. Again, exhale, go back. Only 10 times, guys. Only 10 times. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go back. Only 10 times. So it's 1, 2, yes, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go back. Inhale, come up. Try to touch your toes and exhale, go back. 6, 7, 8, 9, yes, 10. Exhale, go back, go back, go back, go back. Yes. Yes. Again, inhale, come up and try to hold your toes. Try to inhale, come up and hold your toes. Make your spine straight and look front. Hold your toes. Make your spine straight. Don't bend your spine. Hold it straight. Hold it for only 7 count. Yes. 1. Look front. Look front. 2, 3, 4, 5. Spine should be straight. Spine should be straight. Yes. 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly exhale, go back to Shavasana. Exhale, go back to Shavasana. Yes. Sleep back, sleep back. Yes, good. Now slowly, conscious, place your hand below of your buttocks. Place your hand below of your buttocks. Yes, both hands, place it below your buttocks. Yes. Again, stretch your leg forward and join your legs. Join your legs. Yes. Place your hand below your buttocks. Place it below your buttocks and yes, join your legs. Now slowly lift your both legs up. Hold it for only 30 degree. Hold it for 30 degree for only 7 count. So 30 degree, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one count. Last one count. Yes. 7. Again, lift it for 60 degree. 60 degree. Yes. Good. Nice, nice. Hold it for only 7 count. Only 7 count. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one count. Yes. 7. Now lift it for 90 degree. 90 degree. Yes. Nice. Hold it for 90 degree. 90 degree. Yes. Good. Hold it for only 7 count. Only 7 counts. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yes, again 60 degree, 60 degree, 60 degree. Hold it for 60 degree. Yes, 60 degree. Good. As 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one count 7. Yes. What it for? 30 degree. 30 degree. Yes. 30 degree. Last 7 count. Last 7 count. Yes. What it for? Only 30 degree. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one count. Last one count. Yes. 7. Relax. 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 Place your hand near to your thighs. Turn your palm facing upward. Take deep inhalation. Fill your tummy. And try to exhale completely and relax. The breath should be deeper, deeper. Inhale, exhale. Breath should be deeper and longer, deeper and longer. Inhale and exhale. Complete awareness on your breath. On your breath. Yes. Now once again, slowly turn your face facing downward. Place it near to your thighs. Near to your thighs. Turn your palm facing downward and slowly lift your right leg up. Right leg up. Yes. Now start rotation. Your right leg in the clockwise direction. Yes, a big circle. Yes. 1. Try to lift it up maximum. Try to take near to ground, but don't touch to ground. Yes. Rotate for only 7 count. Yes. 1, 2. Yes. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yes. Opposite direction. Opposite direction. Yes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yes. 1. Relax it, relax it, relax it. Relax, relax, relax. Shake your legs and relax it, relax it. Yes. Now once again, slowly inhale, lift your left leg up and start rotation clockwise direction. Only 7 count. Only 7 rotation. Only 7 rotation. Try to rotate as big circle as possible. Yes, try to trace a big circle. Try to take near to ground, but don't touch to ground and lift it up maximum. Rotate it. Yes. Only for 7 count, guys. Yes. 1, 2. Yes. 3. Kavita, don't bend your knees. Knee should be straight and rotate. Yes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, opposite direction, opposite direction. Yes. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, Yes. 2, 1. Relax it. Relax it. Relax it. Relax it. Now once again, slowly place your hand below your buttocks. Place your hand below of your buttocks. Yes. Place it below of your buttocks. Yes. Good. Now slowly join your legs. Join your legs. Yes. Join your legs. Now slowly lift your both leg up. Lift your both leg up, up, up. Yes. Now start rotation in the clockwise direction. Only 7 count. Yes, guys. Nice. Try to rotate. Take near to ground, but don't touch to ground. And rotate it. Yes. 1. Dvipada. Vruttasana. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 5. Try to knee straight and rotate. Yes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Opposite direction. Opposite direction. Yes. Opposite direction. Reverse direction. Yes. 8. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, yes, 3, 2, 1. Yes, relax it, relax it, relax it, relax, relax, relax. Slowly place your palm near to your thighs. Turn your palm facing upward. Take deep inhalation, longer exhalation. Breath should be deeper and longer, deeper and longer. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Complete awareness on your breath. Complete awareness on your breath. Once again, slowly conscious, slowly conscious. Stretch your hand back, stretch your hand back, stretch your both hands back. Yes. Now slowly inhale, come up, lift your leg up, hold it like this as Navasana. Yes, lift it up, hold it for only, yes, hold it for only 5 count. Yes, 1, 2, 3, yes, 4, 5, Ardhanavasana. Yes, try to lift as much as possible. Relax it, relax it, relax it, relax, relax, relax. Yes. Slowly, once again, come to Ardhanavasana. Slowly lift your leg up and try to lift your upper body. Try to balance. Hold it for last 10 counts. Last 10 count, guys. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax, relax, relax. Yes. Once again, stretch your legs to shoulder level. Shoulder level. Stretch your hands to shoulder level. Yes. And bend your both knees. Bend your both knees. Try to take as near as possible. Take your legs near to your pelvic, yes. Stretch your hand and shoulder away, take it near to your pelvic and try to turn your both legs towards left side and turn your head towards right side. Yes, again slowly inhale, lift your leg both up and go to right side, turn your head towards left side. Let's do 10 times dynamically. Yes, 1, 2, yes, 3, yes, it should be opposite direction. Yes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes, stretch your leg forward, stretch it forward. Yes, relax, relax, relax. Place your palm near to your thighs and face it upward. Take deep inhalation, fill your lungs and try to exhale completely. Breath should be deeper and longer, deeper and longer. Inhale and exhale. Complete awareness on your breath. Complete awareness on your breath. Try to inhale and exhale. Breath should be deeper and longer, deeper and longer.
Okay. Slowly turn towards your right. Turn towards your right. Take a couple of breaths. With the help of your left hand, slowly come up and sit down. Rub your palms. Place it on your eyes. Touch your face. And gently open your eyes. Wonderful. Namaste. How was the session, guys? All okay? All parts okay? Working good? Good? Very good. Okay. Okay. Yesterday we had discussed about some of the myths. We thought it is a myth, but there were some of the scientific reasons which were associated with that by our elders, our ancestors had associated a scientific reason, because at that time the maturity of the people were not so great. That is why they couldn't convey what is the reason. But now we all are, we think we are mature, but some we are mature. So now it is time to understand why we used to do, especially. Okay, so first thing, whenever I spoke about menstruation to a lady or a girl, first thing their question is, everything is okay, sir, but why do I have to make a big especially in southern part of India, whenever a girl gets her first menstruation cycle, it is celebrated as a festival. Why is that? Why you have to announce all these things to whole world? Because everyone will be called, it will be like a festival moment in the house. Why? That will be the reason in a, especially people who live in cities, especially the current younger generation, because the media has associated this menstruation cycle as a one of the curse to a woman. Such that is how they are projected, especially the ads of sanitary pads, all those things. They have told us that, okay, this is not the way it has to happen to a girl. Why men doesn't have this, all those things. So first thing, why we do that function is called menarche function, menarche event, where whenever a girl first gets her menstruation, she will first up the elders in the house, they will guide how to go through that first 5 days, and especially what are the things you have to do, you shouldn't do, all those things will be explained to her. Like some of the things which a girl in her menstruation shouldn't do is they should sit separate, they should not go to temple, they should not eat very spicy food, especially in the first menstruation cycle. Especially all the ladies, you would have experienced, your parents would have done, they would ask you to eat lot of urad dal, khichdi. In South India it is pongal. Second, most a ladu made of jaga, this one, dry fruits they would have given you. In Karnataka it is called antina unde. Second, they would have asked you to eat lot of sesame seeds. Okay, so these things which create antioxidants in your body. Yesterday we discussed, during menstruation your body will go to an oxidative stress. So these antioxidants will help you to bring that stress. So why we have to do it as a function? All these are okay. Why you have to do it as a function? See, we have something called in our brain hippocampus region. What is that hippocampus region is? Whatever the first incident happens, it registers and it will repeat it again. For example, assume in your childhood you are walking on a street, suddenly a dog attacked you. Okay, now also after 20 years, if a dog comes near you, what happens? You will slowly go to the side of the road, because you still remember what was the experience you went through when the dog attacked you. And from that time onwards, your mind will start protecting you from all the dogs, because it might be a very pet dog, it might be a pug, Vodafone advertisement pug, which will not bite at all, but still you go to the side and will no. That is the role of hippocampus. That is the role of that part of brain which will store that, and it will project as a warning every time. Since these monthly periods will be painful for the first time, our ancestors thought this should not have, because since it comes every month, it is not that once in 6 months it will come, it will repeat every month. She should not associate menstruation with the pain, with the suffering, all those things. That is why what they did, as soon as she got the first menstruation, a pain, they attached a big celebration. They started treating her as a princess, treating her as very special person. So for most of the people who are in villages, menstruation means they feel something special, because although 7 days, 11 days, 16 days, according to the region, there are different number of days people will celebrate. So they will start feeling special, and the menstruation is attached with the special feeling. It's not with the suffering. And whenever that pain comes, they'll start feeling special. That is we are removing that one pain moment and putting a celebration moment there. That is the whole concept of why we celebrate. If you don't celebrate, then the whole life till the age of 40, 45, till you till you reach that menopause, you will suffer. I don't know how. Every month it will be a suffering for you. Every month you will be scared of that all 5 days. So to overcome that, our ancestors had this very scientific approach of doing a event on the first menstruation. Okay, great. Yesterday I got a couple of questions in the group, in our WhatsApp group. So I'll just try to answer one by one. Okay, what are the do's and don'ts during menstruation? That was the question. So usually there is something called Rajasavala Paricharya, where Ayurveda tells what are the do's and don'ts for you while you are in that 3 to 4 days of menstruation cycle. So number one, I'll put this everything in the group and send it to you guys. One, first of all, do not touch others. Yesterday we discussed. Second, if possible, you have to sleep on the ground, not on the mattress, especially on a darba grass made mat. because darba grass mat is a good conductor of positive ions, and it will take the electron from the ground and it will stabilize you. That is why you are made to sleep on the darba grass mat. Okay. Third one, you should not cook for 3. Many of you wanted some rest. No, at least take 3 days off in the month. But who will cook, sir? Who will cook in my house? My husband doesn't know cook. That is why for you guys, there is something called Swiggy, Zomato. At least those 3 days. Guys, you don't have to order pizza and burger those days, okay? Only Pongal Khichdi you have to order. Prashant told, okay, let's order pizza party. No, then it will aggravate your vata, pitta, and again suffering will be more. Okay, then keep easily digestible food one day. If you know your dates, a couple of days before, if you keep your easily digestible food, then your all the 5 days, 3 days journey, 5 days journey will be smooth. If you eat more spicy food, more oily food, then what happens? Ama, not Tamil ama. Ama means the toxins in the blood will increase. That in the whole process of 5 days, it will come out, and during that process, cramps will come, your irritation, pain, stomach pain, back pain, all these things will come. There was a study made on 32 women who were asked to follow this Rajasavala Paricharya, and after 6 months, out of 32, 26 people told they have the best smooth experience of these 5 days. There were no back pain, there were no irritation, there were no mood swings, there were no stomach pain. All those things were not there. So see if you guys can implement and experiment, because you have your sisters, you have your daughters, you have your friends who are going through this very problematic 5 days. You can guide them. Okay, so make sure you experiment that. Okay, and very important, especially married people, there should not be physical intimacy during these 5 periods. It is very strictly told in Ayurveda, if there is any physical intimacy, then the person, the male, will lose his prana and his age span will reduce. Okay, so this should be a strict no. Especially 2 things I would suggest you to follow from today. One is no physical contact. 2, no cooking, because there is no point in cooking those days. If you cook also, that food will be a poison for others, because it will be a food without prana. Why do you want to give such a food to your family, right? And that is where again we come back to living together. But nowadays it is very hard, I can understand, but that is how the whole concept was designed. Okay, yesterday Janani asked me this question: how to let small kids know about moms being separate for 3 days? Means I had told infant should not be touched during those days, because you will start taking their prana shakti from the infants. So how to keep our children away? Because they might be 1 year old, 2 year old, you have to take care of them. There is something called flannel cloth, FLANNEL. Like how darba grass passes the electron, flannel cloth is an insulator. So if your children are wearing that flannel cloth, it will not harm them. Your radical cells will not harm them. So any kids who are below 5, where your attention is required, so you can make them wear flannel clothes for those 3 to 4 days. I checked in the online, you will get those dresses. That's not an issue. Okay, so you can use them. That will help you a lot, especially for your children. Next, can you explain more about menstruation cycle being in sync with moon cycle? Okay, the one important thing you have to do to synchronize with your menstruation cycle with the moon cycle is one thing. If it is too much of difference, do Chandra Beda Pranayama. What is Chandra Beda Pranayama? Tomorrow we will do it. Second important thing, whenever there is a full moon day, I think it will come in another 7-8 days. What you have to do, 1 day prior and 1 day after, and on the day of full moon day, take a glass of milk or water, go to your terrace, go to your balcony where you will expose to the moonlight. Keep it there, sit for 20 minutes. Let that water charge, let you also get exposed to that moonlight. So what you are slowly doing is, we have Surya and Chandra. Surya is right side of the body, Chandra is left side of the body. So most of us are exposed to sunlight. Nowadays that is also not happening, but assume you are exposed to sunlight, but we are not exposed to moonlight. So by exposing yourself to the moonlight, you are balancing yourself. So by balancing sunlight and moonlight, you are balancing Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Once you have balanced Vata, Pitta and Kapha, your menstruation cycle automatically in line with the nature, that is moonlight. So after you sit in moonlight for 15 to 20 minutes holding a glass of water, let that glass of water be a transparent glass of water so that moonlight can come inside. After that, you can drink that water sitting down in a calm place, sip by sip, sip by sip. Okay, so this is one thing we can do. Next, very important, yesterday someone asked me, if a woman is lack of prana during these 5 days, why we shouldn't go to temple? That is where prana shakti is more, no? We can take it and come. To understand that why we shouldn't go, there is something called vayus in our body. There are 5 types of vayu: samana vayu, udana vayu. See, assume you are going somewhere, suddenly something falls in front of you. What you will do? Suddenly you will jump. Unknowingly you will jump. That happens because of udana vayu. Okay. Similarly, there is something called apana vayu. Like how if I throw this mobile up, it will definitely come down because of gravitational force. Similarly, we have something called apana vayu, a force which will push, which is a downward pushing force. For example, the movement of menstruation blood, it has to move down. The movement of our waste products like urine, fecal, everything has to move down. Semen has to move down. All these things are taken care by apana vayu. Okay, this is one concept. But whenever we go to the temples, what happens? Temples are always designed, if it is designed according to Agama Shastra and Tantra Shastra, then always they are designed to move our energy level from Mooladhara to Sahasrara, lower to upper. That is how enlightenment process is. So what happens when you go to a temple, all the Vayu starts moving upwards, so that Apana Vayu, which was supposed to go down, will start turning upward, because your energy has to go up and up and up, so that you start going towards the enlightened stage. But a lady who is menstruating, for her, the Apana Vayu has to be always should move down. Okay, that is why Sabrimala, couple of Shani Singnapur, couple of temples where women till the age of menstruation, 10 to 50, they shouldn't enter, because they are highly energetic, and if you visit couple of times, your Apana Vayu, which is going down, will tilt and start going up. It means what happens? The menstruation blood, which was supposed to come down, will start moving up. Which was supposed to go out of your body will start moving up. And there are studies which are done where doctors have found the blood stains even at the level of heart. The menstruation blood has reached the heart, near the heart, lungs, everywhere, because the Apana Vayu has turned up and going upwards. That is why most of the people who have this not able to have their morning bowel movement easily, there might be the reason. So first thing why we shouldn't enter temple is, we have to, especially menstruating women, is the Apana Vayu will tilt up. So what that condition is called? Endometriosis. Endometriosis is a condition where your Apana Vayu is tilted up, and it is your blood is started moving upwards. For those ladies, either periods will skip or periods will not happen at all. So that is the major reason why we shouldn't go to even our house temple also, because that is also a mini temple. If you are doing all the traditional processes, then you should not go near the temples. Okay, got it. So one lady has asked me endometriosis, though this is the one. So how to tilt that Apana Vayu again? So if you sit in a squatting position, how we used to sit in Indian toilets, that is the natural way of Apana Vayu tilting down. But nowadays, because of knee pain, we are not able to sit. So for that, you have to do yoga regularly. So squatting position will help us to keep our Apana Vayu proper position. Okay, great. Next, one more question was asked. Okay, what if my parents didn't do that menarche function, but I have a very wrong perception of menstruation? How to remove that? For that, next 5 minutes, we are going to do a meditation. So let's sit down, sit with the spine straight. Last 5 minutes, guys, we'll end up at the normal time only. You can practice this every day morning once you wake up. It will be not much more than 5 minutes. Sit with the cross leg, keep your spine straight, hands on your thighs. All the men, you have to listen to this, teach it to your wife, daughter, who are going through this problem. Take a deep inhale and a longer exhale. One more, deeper inhale and a longer exhale. Slowly withdraw your awareness towards your body and try to relax your both the legs. Bring your awareness to your legs and relax your both the legs. Now slowly try to relax your hip region. And now slowly try to relax your upper body, your stomach, chest, shoulder, and your entire back. Relax. Now slowly try to relax your both the hands. Relax your neck, back of your head, sides of your head, top of your head, and your forehead. Relax. Relax your facial muscles. Now that your entire body is relaxed, slowly bring your awareness to your abdomen, to your uterus. In whatever condition it is, thank your uterus for giving you an experience which only you can have. Your experience is very special to you. It might be a little painful now, but that's fine. Show some gratitude first. Now thank Mother Nature for giving you an energy. The energy which you can, with the help of which the humanity is going forward. The whole human race is going forward is because of your power of menstruation. If there are kids in your home, it's because of this process. Show some gratitude. What is that happiness that your kids has brought to your family? It's because of this process. The nature has instilled this Shakti within you. Show some gratitude. Feel proud of that. Because of this process, you're able to manage your physical, emotional, and mental state. Thank that process. Because of this process, there is a seemingly positive emotion that flow through your body. Thank your uterus. It is the uterus which carry the child which you are going to give birth. If you have given already, thank the uterus. Many of you might not have kids now, but this process, this gratitude might start the process from today, from now. Feel fulfilled. You are fulfilled because of this menstruation process, ladies. If you repeat this every day, show some gratitude every day, whatever the bad experiences you are having, it will be replaced soon, very soon. Now feel proud of being a woman. A man has twice the physical ability than a woman, but a woman is 10 times emotionally stronger than a man. If there is any emotional balance in your house, it is because of you. If there is any health in your home, it's because of you. If you are a housewife, don't think it is a normal job. If you have sacrificed your job for your kids, don't think you have done a small sacrifice. It is the one of the biggest thing you are doing for the next generation, entire nation. Feel proud about that day, whole process. Again, thank Mother Nature for blessing you with all these things. Thank that higher energy, whichever God you believe, whether you believe God or not, that's not a matter. Create that feeling of gratitude, a sense of gratitude of what all you have got in your life without asking. Now slowly tie your hands back, gently bow down, touch your forehead to the ground. And thank Mother Earth for everything. Inhale, slowly come up. Rub your palms. Again, touch your face and gently open your eyes. Namaste. Wonderful. If you do this practice every day in the morning, as soon as you get up, trust me, the whole nature will come in support during those 5 days. Okay, great. Okay, guys, one small announcement. Starting from March 15th, okay, couple of you asked me what will be the process after 5 days. Okay, there are two things we are doing. One, we have a regular classes which are going every day morning 6:30 to 7:30 and evening 7 to 8. You are free to join. And couple of you asked, is there any one-to-one session? That I will only take if there is any special attention is required. Else you will be asked to join the regular class. And second thing, starting from March 15th, we are launching one workshop that will be a 10-day workshop for kids. Okay, So I'll send out all the information regarding this, because many parents asked me from last 7-8 months that is there any workshop for kids. So we are doing a 10-day workshop for not kids, it's youngsters. So, okay, so I'll send out all this information. It will be starting from 15th of March. Okay, great. If any other questions you have, please feel free to ask. We are done with the today's class. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we are winding up with some special workout. Okay, great. Any questions, Subhashri? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. If you have any question, please do ask me. Unmute yourself and ask me. You can unmute yourself.
So I have one question.
Yes, Neha.
So you said that the moon cycle, we should be in tune with the moon cycle. So when there is full moon, so what phase of the menstrual cycle should we be in?
Either, see, if you're in sync with the moon cycle, means either a day before or a day after or on the day your menstruation starts.
On the full moon day.
Either it might not be the same day, one or day here and there, but during full moon day, you will be in your menstruation, or the 3 days, 3 or 4 days.
Oh, okay. So my idea was that it should be ovulation time when it is full moon.
No. Ovulation will be if it will be an opposite this thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Harini has asked me one important question. No physical activities during periods. Is even in that Rajasavala Paricharya, they will tell no laughing too much, no talking too much, because those will disturb your Vata and Pitta, and those will definitely disturb your, that will definitely create pain in that process. So no. Okay. Rashmi is telling, Prashant, I fought with my grandma for celebrating and letting the whole world know about my first menstruation. I didn't speak to her for months. I hated her. I wish I knew why it was celebrated. Now I feel terrible. No, that's fine. Your grandmother will not have grudge. She will forgive you. She would have done that. So that's not an issue. Okay, thank you. Can endometriosis can be cured? Yes, you can cure it. You have to turn your apana vayu down. If it is really, if you are in that endometriosis, visit any Ayurveda physician, or if you stay in Bangalore, just ping me. I'll send you one doctor number who can definitely help you. Okay. Yes. Don't worry, Rashmi. Now your grandma would be happy that you realized. Yes. Thank you, Aizil. Okay, I guess I have answered. Any other questions, guys?
Thank you so much. Wonderful session.
Thank you, Sushila. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Wonderful. Will you tell us the fees for the class, the morning, evening, what you said?
Okay, regular class, the morning fees is morning or evening session. Monday to Friday, it will be 5 days a week, 2,000 rupees per month. If you pay for 3 months, it will be 5,000. You are going to explore different aspects of yoga, not only asana, pranayama, dhyana, philosophy, meditation, yoga nidra, shatkarma, many things we are going to explore. It will be a journey. It will not be like a normal yoga session where you will do one set of asanas. It will be completely, though many of regular students are here, they are with us from last 7-8 months. So you can definitely join us.
No, evening time is what?
Evening 7 to 8, morning 6:30 to 7:30.
Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday, yes.
All right. Thank you so much. I'll get in touch with you.
Thank you, Sushila.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay. Ashwini, I think it is getting recorded. I'll send you the link. Reason for headache. Okay, there might be difference in your vata. Okay, if that can be cleared. See, how you prepare for your menstruation cycle depends on how that whole 3-4 days will be. Okay, so if you prepare with less disturbance, less spicy food, all those things, it will be as smooth as like a normal day. Okay, anything else? Pain and weakness cure during Pooja ji. If there is pain and weakness, then prepare yourself. If there is weakness in your body, It is advised to practice meditation. Yes, Jai Sheila, it is advised. Yes, is it as advised to practice meditation? You can definitely see those 3 days. Reserve yourself to do some positive things like meditation or reading. Your passion about something. Do those things those 3 days. Okay. Anything which is physical, it shall not be. Pain and weakness. That is what Pujaji. If you are not prepared your body, then there will be pain and weaknesses. So as you start in doing this process, whatever we discussed, you will definitely gain that strength. Okay, great. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow morning. Namaste, God bless you. Thank you, Ishwar. See you tomorrow morning, same time, 6:30 to 7:30. Till then, take care, enjoy your day. Have a great day. Namaste.